Hey guys, I'm Kevin Taylor. Welcome back to another Pen Talk, where we have professionals educating networkers. I'm Kevin Taylor. I'm a personal trainer in the Hoover area, and I have Miss Dina Murner and Miss Cherry Howell today. Dina, if you will start us off, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Dina Murner with Young Living Essential Oils. And what else do you want me to say, Kevin?
Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Why did you get started with, or
Well,
what drives you?
I've always been interested in natural things, and it just kind of progressed with little bit by little bit, making laundry soap, using natural deodorant, toothpaste. And then my daughter started studying naturopathic right after high school, and we just kind of got on this health and wellness journey step by step. And then my mother called me on my birthday to tell me that she had cancer, and that's when we just we just threw everything out that had any bad ingredients, everything in the house, everything in the pantry, and we were like all in. So finding Young Living was a natural fit for us, and the products, the supplements, all the products they have, their standards and their purity. So anyway, I started as a Young Living wholesale customer so I could get the products at wholesale, and then I decided I just had to share. And so my why is I really believe in healthy products and toxin-free living, and I just have to tell people about it. I just have to tell people that there's a better way, that there's better things that they can use, and it's going to make a difference in their health and their family's health. So that's what I love to do.
Well, I'm glad that you got started. I'm glad that you're here to share
Thank
a
you.
lot about that. Cherry, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cherry Howell. I'm with Providence Chiropractic. I'm in BNI Gateway in Huntsville, and my family's been in the chiropractic business for over 50 years.
Awesome. And one more thing about our speakers, the reason why these ladies are speaking today is because they were nominated by people in their networking groups, because they are just amazing individuals, great speakers, and authority on their respective topic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our questions. Dina, this one's for you. How is an oil considered essential?
Well, I think essential oils, you differentiate them from like cooking oils and carrier oils like jojoba oil and almond oil and all those, coconut oil and all those kind of things. Those are real fatty, greasy oil. And essential oil is a volatile liquid that comes from a plant. It is the lifeblood of a plant. It can be from the flower, the shrub, the roots, whatever. And it has a therapeutic property, has a lot of constituents in it and a lot of therapeutic properties. So that's the difference.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, Cherry, what does chiropractic care consist of?
Well, typically a first-time patient sits down and thoroughly goes over everything like the symptoms they're having with neck, back, and hip pain or any carpal tunnel issues, that kind of thing. Dr. Wiley will next take x-rays, thoroughly go over the x-rays with them, and then he also comes up with a plan individualized for their particular need. They may need to come once a week. They may need to come 2 or 3 times a week. But he'll specifically explain step by step what he's doing for them.
Okay, good. Dina, why should people buy from Young Living? What's so special about yours when they sell oils at stores like Walmart?
Well, how much time do you have for me to answer that question?
Just a little bit.
No, well, the first thing is when you buy something from who knows where, you have no idea what's in it. It can say 100% pure lavender on it, for example, and there's not a lot of regulation on that, so they can actually have 5% lavender in there. The problem is that other 95%, you don't know what it is. It can be a lot of chemicals, a lot of synthetics, fragrance, everything else, and people do a lot of adulteration to essential oils. It's kind of like if you use the same coffee grounds and made coffee over and over and over with that same little bit of coffee, and you started adding all kind of stuff to try to get more out of it, and then you add fragrance to make it smell like coffee. That's what a lot of companies do. So that's why you shouldn't buy oils just anywhere, and why you should buy oils from us is we have been doing oils for about 35 years. We've incorporated as Young Living for 26, but we have farms around the world. I think it's 19 farms and partner farms. They're open. You can go visit. You can see the whole seed to seal process. And we do it all ourselves, from the heirloom seed to how it's grown. Like lavender is hand weeded. and it's distilled right there. We test it all along the way to see that get the very best constituents, and then we bottle it and then we send it to you. So that's a little brief explanation of the seed distill. But like this bottle of lavender has 200 constituents in it. So you're not just wanting something that's pure, you're wanting something that's going to do something for you that's therapeutic grade. So of the 24 tests that this bottle of lavender has had on it throughout the time before it got sent to you, they're testing to see that those 200 constituents are intact and at the right levels. And if they're not, they just pour it and use it to fertilize the field. It doesn't go in our bottles. So that's what our quality and our standards is about, providing you with that therapeutic grade essential oil.
Okay, thank you. Cherry, what makes Providence Chiropractic stand out to clients? And what drives Dr. Wiley to focus so much on the health and wellness of patients?
That's a great question, Kevin.
Thank you.
The reason Dr. Wiley stands out with Providence Chiropractic is he's a 5th generation chiropractor. So his father, grandfather, both of his great-grandparents were chiropractors. So it's been in the family a long time. It's something we really believe in. We have several cousins that are chiropractors. So his focus is basically, he loves focusing with athletes a lot, but his main focus is to teach the importance of nutrition, hydration. Walking and exercise is good for your spine because as you get older, you'll have degeneration issues. You may have herniated disc issues. You may have scoliosis. There's all kinds of symptoms that can be caused if you don't take care of your body. But his overall goal is to help teach how important the central nervous system is and to keep it going strong.
Okay. All right. Dina, I see that you sell starter kits, and what's the value of, or why should I get a starter kit with the 12 oils that y'all have?
Well, I really believe you should get a starter kit because the best value and the most bang for your buck. But it's really, this is a starter kit. Everything you see right here is 12 oils, a couple of Thieves products, and your diffuser. And the starter kit is giving you 12 of our most popular, most used oils. There's hundreds of uses with those 12 oils. There's something for every body system. And the value of it is that it's a $425 kit that you're getting for $165. You're also with that getting a wholesale membership. So then you have an account, Kevin, and anytime that you want to order, so if you 2 months from now, you need some more Thieves or some more lavenders, you just go in your account and you just order what you want. So you're a wholesale member. You don't have to sell. You don't have to do the business, but you have a wholesale account. And there are some other starter kits too, but this is the basic oil starter kit that most people start with.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Cherry, will you show me the ways of preventing what you are treating? Basically, you know, if I come in with a certain issue, are you going to kind of show me what y'all are going to be doing so I can be more informed?
Yes, and to help prevent that, we will teach you different stretches. Dr. Wiley has a separate room where he teaches stretches you can actually take home and do yourself. Sometimes he gives a lacrosse ball to work certain areas like in your scapula or whatever, or if you're traveling, it gives you a way to kind of loosen up the muscles and the fascia and tissue. Another thing he uses is ice packs or maybe some heat to help reduce inflammation. Another thing he teaches is sometimes breaking bad habits, such as neck popping. A lot of people love to pop their neck when they're sitting there texting all day or on their computer all day. And another thing is some people love to sleep on their stomach. And that is a very bad habit for your neck. It can cause headaches and all sorts of issues. So he tries to teach you pretty good habits that you can take home with you and continue to use forward.
Okay. All right, Dina, can you overuse oils, and can they overload your system?
I don't think so. Most people don't actually use enough oils. And if you ingested too many oils, they would just go out of your system. When you put an oil on topically on your skin anywhere, it's in your whole body in 25 to 30 seconds. And when you inhale, breathe it in through the diffuser or just in your hands or whatever, it's in your whole system in like 20 seconds. And it's out of your body in like 3 to 6 hours. So, and you really can't. I mean, So.
Okay. All right. Cherry, what does Dr. Wiley do to prepare a new patient for the adjustment if they seem a little nervous? So, I've if someone's never been to a chiropractor and they get scared of those popping noises that you talked about, how does Dr. Wiley help with that?
Okay, well, there's been several times when patients have come in new and they hear popping noises going on in the back and their eyes get real big. So we kind of have to calm them down and say, oh, that's the table that you're hearing back there, because a lot of the tables take the pressure once your back or neck's being popped. Also, he'll spend about 45 minutes with each patient. He loves to be thorough, explaining everything and going over everything with them so they don't seem so tense and nervous, because if you're tense and nervous, you're going to draw up and it's going to make it harder for your back to be lined up in the first place. So he explains exactly what he's doing for manipulation step by step to kind of ease them through the process and let them know ahead of time what's fixing to happen. It seems to ease their tension up a little bit. Also, he'll explain about the neck, back, sciatic area, whichever way he is working on to help that patient. He'll tell them everything before he actually lays them down to work on them. So it kind of, before a treatment, it kind of eases their mind a little bit when he spends so much time with them and he's just not rushing in and out of the room and, not explaining what he's doing. It seems to help a lot to ease their nervousness.
That's very important. Thank you. All right, Dina, last question. So I know that you have a starter kit with 12 oils. What would be the top 3 oils to get, or what are the top 3 uses for oils?
Well, first I want to say that I go to the chiropractor every 2 weeks. That's very important. I totally believe in the chiropractor. And that goes hand in hand with oils. And I put oils on before I go to the chiropractor, and that helps me adjust better. But okay, top 3 oils. That's really a hard question because there's more than 3. But I'd probably have to say lavender, peppermint, and thieves. And then I would say frankincense and lemon in there. And then top uses, what people probably ask me the first thing about is sleep for them or sleep for their children and babies. So putting oils on you and then putting oils in your diffuser that's going to run all night is a game changer. Because no matter what's going on with you, if you can't sleep, it affects everything. So that's the first thing you need to fix. And then a lot of people are use oils for emotion, for emotional release, for just dealing with your mood and your emotions and with focus and everything else. And then probably the next biggest thing I get is immune support for them, immune support for their children. And like I said, I could go on and on and on because we use oils for everything. And I wanted to say, Kevin, I forgot to say this in the beginning, that I do this because I really love helping people and helping people find natural solutions to the issues that they have and have a toxin-free home. And I also love helping people if they need a little bit of money, or if they want to get their oils for free, or if they need to pay for their child's tuition or replace an income or whatever. I love helping people with the opportunity with that Young Living offers as well. So thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Cherry, on average, what is the frequency of people visiting you, or how many visits does it take to fix people?
Well, fixing in Alabama is a Southern thing. But, Dr. Wiley also loves Young Living. He actually burns the oils like her diffuser. When you walk into the lobby, he has that going as well, Dana. So he uses the deep relief oil as well for inflammation. But treatments as far as for the patients, like I said earlier, are more on an individual basis. You may come in and be severely hurt, an injury from physically working out, or you may have just a little twinge in your neck or shoulder or scapula area. And what he does is he adjusts all that to the individual needs. He doesn't make you pay a fee up front for, an ungodly amount of how many treatments you're going to get. He basically works individually to make it affordable. He does work on insurance or cash if you don't have insurance, but he also gears it towards each individual need. So you may come one time or once a month is the recommended to keep it lined up and tuned up like you would a car, maintenance on your body and spine. Or you may have to come 2 or 3 times a week if you've been in a car accident or something. So it's pretty much individually set for whoever needs it and what kind of shape they're in. Everybody's body's different.
A great answer. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being our experts, and thank you for sharing your passion. If anyone has any questions, we're going to, after editing, we're going to have opportunities to get in touch with these ladies. If you need any chiropractic care in the Huntsville area, or if you want to get started on a essential oil journey. I do have one question though. For everyone that out there that has spouses, what's the essential oil for better mood?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my goodness. There's stress away. There's peace and calming. Yeah. There's ylang. There's joy.
What about when you do something wrong? What kind of essential oil it helps the spouse's mood on that one?
To calm her down? Yeah, there's all kinds of calming oils. I don't know. Maybe you need something where you won't do something wrong. You need an oil for that. And Kevin, I am teaching classes on Zoom. I love to teach them in person, anywhere, coffee shop or office or home or anywhere, but I am doing classes on Zoom, and I'd love for anybody to join me on that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ladies. And once again, if y'all need to get in touch, we will have opportunities for y'all to do that. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.